Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to obtain the Zodiac Spear in Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. In the original version of the game, this spear was a notorious noob trap that has gained quite a reputation over the years. There were only two ways to obtain it. The first and more popular method was to find it in a chest at the Necro Hall at Napudis, where it resided in a room of 16 chests. Simple enough. However, if you opened one of several other chests throughout the game before making it to the Necro Hall, then this chest would be lost forever. There's no way for new players to know this, and one of the chests was right in the low town of Rabanastre across from a very important story NPC. So without previous knowledge of the spear's existence, most players would just grab that chest and immediately lose their opportunity in the first 30 minutes of the game. The other method involved the chest in the Phase 2 dig of the Hen Mines. There was a chest there with a 10% chance of spawning, a 10% chance of being an item, and a 10% chance of that item being the Zodiac Spear, basically giving you a net total of 1 in 1,000 chance of being obtained every time you zoned in. That's without RNG manipulation methods, of course. In the Zodiac Age, both of those previous methods have been removed, so no worries about accidentally opening the wrong chest. But where do you get the spear instead? Well, the good news is, it is still in the Hen Mines, though in a completely different section, the Special Charter Shaft. To access this area, you'll need to speak to a Geomancer in Jahara after clearing the Mind Flayer hunt and obtaining at least 10 Espers. He'll have the gate opened on the eastern side of the ore separation part of the mines. Once you're in, enemies here are pretty tough, so I don't recommend coming here until you are at a much higher level. Make your way to the Special Charter Shaft and prepare for lots of running. At the spot you see here on the map, there is a 1% chance per time you zone in that a chest will spawn. Reminder that in Zodiac Age, you only need to go one zone over in order to respawn chests, as opposed to 3 zones like in the original game. However, once this chest spawns, it 100% of the time contains the Zodiac Spear, basically giving you a 1 in 100 chance of obtaining the spear every time you zone. Still low odds, but better than previous ones. There's a lot of 1% chests in this game, so having a 100% drop rate from said chest is pretty useful. What I do? I just clear out all the enemies and then run back and forth between the chest spawn location and the prior zone. I did this for like 30 minutes before I saw the chest, but mind you, it can take a long time to obtain. It's not like you're guaranteed it after 100 tries, you could easily spend more than that. Also, the Zodiac Spear is actually not the strongest weapon in this game like it was in the original one. The other new weapons we'll cover in separate videos, but mind you that if you found these 1 in 100 odds bad, you probably aren't planning on going for the other weapons. And that's going to be a wrap for my video on the Zodiac Spear in Zodiac Age. A lot of people kept asking me if the chest was in the same place or if it was the same method, so I prioritized this video over some of the more early to mid-game videos that I have in my docket. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and good luck on hunting for your own Zodiac Spear. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.